maybe I could close the library or throw a party in the castle. Oh, she'd have to talk to the other fillies then. Oh. I must send her away.
Wait a minute. I don't think she's saying the sun at all in that scene. And the moon is already up. I call shenanigans on all of this.
Everything you know is wrong. Black is white, up is down, and short is long. And everything you thought was just so important doesn't matter. Everything you know is wrong.
Hey, every pony, welcome back to Pony Talk. So way back in the very first Pony Talk, I theorized that Sunset may have inadvertently set off the events of Friendship is Magic. Namely, that her isolating herself through her studies and then running away is why Celestia was so adamant about Twilight making friends. And as we saw in Celestial Advice, I wasn't that far off, so yay me! I mean, Celestia herself admitted she kept coming up with reasons for why she shouldn't send Twilight away. And while she did admit part of that was because she liked having Twilight as a student, I can't help but think part of that was because of the abandonment she faced with both Luna and Sunset. But that did also reinforce a question I've had for a while now. What was Celestia's original plan? Was she just teaching Sunset because of her magical potential, or was there something else there? Because remember, we started the series itself with the legend of Nightmare Moon, a legend that we know now was very true. But at the start, only Twilight thought it was real. But of course Celestia knew it was true too, since, she lived it. And I've always wondered if she knew about the 1,000-year thing because she seemed rather blasé when Twilight brought it up. Also the fact that all of her duties in Ponyville made her meet the specific mares who would be the Elements of Harmony bearers, whom apparently she's known of for a long time, given this information we just learned.
I knew there was a special group of fillies in Ponyville.
Of course, that itself raises a lot of questions I might come back to in the future. But let's go with the premise that Celestia knew Luna was going to escape the moon. She knew the Elements of Harmony had to be reached. She knew they now resided in 6 ponies, somehow. This could all be chalked up to her prophetic dreams. The question I'm wondering, did she know specifically Twilight was going to be the bearer of the element of magic? Because if not, that could explain why she personally took on powerful unicorns as students. And Sunset fit that bill. So let's say Sunset didn't become greedy, she didn't become selfish, she didn't want to be a princess, and she didn't run away in anger. Would Celestia have sent her to Ponyville to meet the other 5? Would she have become the bearer of the element of magic? Would she have to report friendship lessons? Would she have become the de facto leader of the group? And would she have actually become a princess like she wanted? Or would something else entirely happen?
That's a very good question.
And if so, how would that affect everything else in the world of Equestria since then?
That just raises further questions.
Or did Celestia know about Sunset's betrayal because of her dreams? And if she did, well, that's really kind of sad. Imagine knowing that someone you've grown to care about is going to betray you and hurt you, and you can't do anything to stop it. Fate is indeed a cruel mistress. But again, if she didn't know, then what was she gonna do? Was her plan always to send some unicorn to Ponyville and just hope for the best? Did she know about the main 6's unique bond through the Sonic Rainboom? Is there another group out there that potentially could have been the bearers of the Elements of Harmony? Are they the pony versions of the Shadow Bolts? Would Sunset have gotten along with them?
I have so many questions!
Oi, I do not think I was prepared for this. Seriously, I did not think this one question would lead me down this giant rabbit hole. But that's the thing, isn't it? Anytime you question how a story played out, and you go back and you look at it differently, it's always going to raise the what-ifs and never-weres. And that can lead to some really good alternate universe stories. But if you start thinking about it just way too much, it just
raises too many questions.
Yeah, Batman Forever Clip, you're right. It does. So maybe I should crawl back out and think of something else for a while. But I am very interested to know what you guys think of this. Do you guys think Celestia's plan would have been the same regardless of whatever unicorn she mentored? Or did she have all sorts of contingencies based on whatever student she had? And if so, what do you think they might be? I want to hear your theories in the comments below. Let's just go completely crazy with this thing. And join me next time when I tackle another question that could lead to a confusing rant. Is Sunset Celestia's daughter? Until then, I am Princess Birdie, and I'll see you again for more Pony Talk.
Everything you know is wrong. Black